RPA uiPath interview questions and answers. Describe the RPA. Robotic process automation refers to the concept of training robots to execute repetitive and time-consuming activities in the same way as humans do. Robots are qualified to perform complex tasks independently, under predefined rules and regulations. In this process, explain the uiPath. It is a Windows automation tool that automates repetitive tasks on the desktop. uiPath is the most basic automation method for automating repetitive and time-consuming processes and removing the need for human intervention. How long does it take to create a framework of organizational agility? It is expected to take 4 to 12 weeks from the beginning of the project to build an operational agility framework. What is RPA information collection? To accomplish the tasks allocated for the robots in RPA, raw information or data are needed. We can also feed data to robots to execute tasks based on manually obtained information from different sources. In uiPath, define the value and data types. Variables are used in uiPath to store data and change their values. There are different types of data contained in the variable. In uiPath, we have various data types such as number, text, date, time, universal value, and data tables. In uiPath, define the flowchart activities. In uiPath, for general configurations, the flowchart is commonly used. These flowcharts can be used for various kinds of projects despite their complexity and length. Flowcharts allow companies to build and separate logical operations, create complex business models and integrate other things. Explain about flow switch in uiPath. The only distinction between a flowchart and a flow switch is the addition of a flow step, which is not limited by a true or false branch of the flow switch. What are the sequence activities in uiPath? The sequence is known as a small project which quickly clears the path between activities. It's a single block operation, and these blocks can also be reused many times. What is the state of a machine? When performing a single task, a machine must go through different states. Machine state refers to the various forms of a machine. If the operation is triggered, it transforms into multiple states. What is the uiPath project creation procedure? You must first build a folder with your name and then choose a location to be saved if you want to do an uiPath project. The newly generated folder will automatically save in the default directory. Explain the break activity in uiPath. In uiPath, the break activity is used to break a loop at any point, allowing you to do other activities at that time. Explain automatic recording in uiPath. You will have the ability to record actions in uiPath automatically. It can be parameterized and customized freely. The steps created for automatically recording the activities are click, type into, and check select items. RPA uiPath interview questions and answers.